Hi guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going through your fall fashion wish list items and letting you know what I think is worth it, what I think is cool, and what I think you should pass on, because I always keep a running wish list going in my notes app on my phone of the items I'm attracted to that I see other people wear, that I either see once and instantly feel like I need, or things that I've been thinking about for a long time. And personally, I find it holds me accountable to not impulse buying, because I have to sit and think about it for a little bit, for maybe a week or 2 weeks or so. I find is usually the sweet spot. It also is helpful for kind of tracking your personal style, similar to Pinterest, in the way that when you pin items or you put them on your wish list, you can just sort of see where your personal style is heading, what kind of things you're into, and it can help you determine what purchases are going to be worthwhile if you see yourself kind of trending in certain directions. And honestly, sometimes just watching videos about trends or going on Pinterest can really satisfy the itch of wanting to shop for me. So hopefully this video can do one or two things: either help you determine whether or not you should buy something, or just scratch the itch of talking about trends without feeling the need to go out and buy something. The Aritzia and Sperry boat shoe collaboration. I have a lot of thoughts about these because I am someone that grew up wearing boat shoes, specifically from Sperry's, when I was in like 6th or 7th grade. For that reason, I don't personally see myself wearing them again, but I also have the knowledge that they are a very comfortable shoe that is super high quality and lasts a long time. So if you are someone that wears loafers a lot, you have a very classic leaning style, I don't think these would be too crazy of a shoe to invest in. But if it's a new style for you, I would probably just buy a pair of Sperry's secondhand, because they are such a well-made shoe that they're made to last. You don't need to have a brand new pair. These mules from the brand Mista, which I believe is a European brand because all of their shoes are in half sizes, which has proven to be a problem for me in the past. Just a quick little FYI. My problem with mules in general, this isn't about these specific shoes, is that they really have to be sized perfectly. Otherwise, they fall off your feet and they can be really hard to walk in, especially when styled with a sock, which is probably what you want to do in the winter. I fear they are not practical, and you will have some slipping and sliding and discomfort in these shoes because they don't have a back strap or anything to kind of keep them in place. The Porter knee-high boot from Sam Edelman. This is a leather knee-high boot. It comes in a wide calf version and it's $220, which is honestly a pretty good deal for a tall leather boot. I wish that logo wasn't there, but this silhouette of boot is one of my most worn, so I wouldn't not recommend this style. I think Vagabond Shoemakers makes a really good version. They're still available in a wide calf, and they don't have any visible branding. I also got a lot of submissions just saying loafers in general, and if I had any recommendations, and I do. I really love my loafers from GH Bass. They are a heritage brand that is just really good at making loafers. My pair is about 3 years old now, but I just took them to the cobbler and they look brand new. I got new soles put on them and the leather polished, and they are truly just like my most comfortable wearable loafers. I think one of the best things about loafers and leather shoes in general is just how easy it is to take care of them if you just bring them to the cobbler every couple years. Today's video is also sponsored by Squarespace. Whether you're just starting out or you're currently building a brand or business, you need a website, and Squarespace is the easiest all-in-one place to make a beautiful website, engage with your audience, sell product, and so much more. I've been using Squarespace for years to host my website, which I currently use as a landing page to learn about me as a content creator, but I've used it as a portfolio site in the past when I was looking for jobs, and I just love that it's able to grow and change with me no matter what I'm going through, thanks to their thousands of customizable templates and built-in AI technology that makes it really easy and fun to get started and create your website. You can even monetize the content on your website through the use of a subscription service or a paywall. And the best part is you don't need to have any design or coding experience. If you're interested, you can go to squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch your site, use the code lindseyrem to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Moving on to clothes, we have the J. Crew roll neck sweater, which is 100% cotton, and I swear it blew up overnight. I have seen everyone in this sweater, and not just online, but also in person. I do kind of get it. It's cute, but it is just a turtleneck sweater to me. I know it's a roll neck, it's not a turtleneck, but it is just kind of okay to me. I think it's fine. If you don't currently have a turtleneck sweater or a cotton sweater, maybe it would be a good thing to add into your wardrobe because those are very wearable things, but I worry about how it would hold up washing as well because of the stretched out nature. So I think I would just stick to a classic cotton crew neck or turtleneck. The Chill Turn jacket from Alex Mill. This is a barn coat that is made in a water-resistant waxed cotton, and it comes in a bunch of colors. It is based on a vintage hunting jacket that they found in a hole-in-the-wall vintage shop in Paris, which is a pretty cool little backstory. If it's in your budget, if you live somewhere that's really cold and gloomy and you want something that's not like everyone else's jacket, I do think that it is a pretty cool option. I love the red one and the blue one. This zip-up fleece vest from American Vintage, which really does have a vintage vibe to it. It kind of looks like Patagonia, and I just wanted to remind you to always check the material makeup because this, when I saw the price, I assumed was 100% wool, but it's actually 100% recycled polyester for $245. I would definitely recommend thrifting something instead, or if you're going to buy one, make sure it is 100% wool because Alex Mill has this one that is 100% wool. It has a similar look, but it's $100. The Lauren jumper and the Edouard jumper from Saison. I am a huge fan of Saison sweaters. That is, a well-known fact about me. I'm wearing one right now, but I don't personally like tortoiseshell buttons. So the Edouard, it's just okay for me. I probably wouldn't get it, but I do really like the Lauren. I think a, turtleneck, it's very classic, and that color is like in between brown and gray. It's like a very nice neutral. It would go with a lot, and both of them are 100% wool, which we love to see. Citizens of Humanity Miro barrel jeans. I feel like the trend is kind of on its way out, but if you like it, that's really all that matters. I just would recommend going in person to try on the style if you know anywhere that stocks them, just because ordering jeans online is always, in my experience, a disaster of returning and exchanging, and it isn't fun anymore. I'm more of a vintage jeans kind of gal. I really love like a 501, but if you are on the hunt for a barrel jean, I would try those on in person because it is such a specific cut, and I just feel like it's kind of weird, the sizing. The Morgan bag from Paloma Wool. This bag looks so much like the bags I would see in the early 2000s with the silver ring hardware. To me, it's just okay. I feel like it's not worth the price point. I also have had one of their bags before, and it just didn't wear very well over time. I was pretty disappointed, so I can't confidently recommend their bags anymore. This little mini dumpling bag that went viral from Madewell a couple weeks ago. I feel like with the way the trend cycle works, this probably won't even be notable by the time this video comes out, but for a day or two, I was seeing this everywhere. People were going to the store and buying every single color. If you have a bunch of events coming up in a row, maybe it would be a good handbag to have for them, but it's just so small. People in the reviews are saying that it can in fact fit an iPhone Pro Max, which is kind of shocking. From the photos, it looks impossibly small, but something I do love about Madewell is their handbag quality. This is a leather woven bag that I got over the summer, and I've used it almost every single day since, and it's still in perfect condition, and it just feels really thick and sturdy, which is something that I didn't experience with Paloma Wool. Someone asked if they should get a baggy shoulder bag in gingham or mahogany, and they didn't specify whether it was the mahogany nylon or the mahogany leather. So I'm just gonna give my opinions on both versions of this bag because honestly, I feel like it's a little bit controversial, but It just needs to be said. I love Baggu for their pouches and their grocery totes and their travel cubes and everything that they make, but their handbags, because I am just a leather bag kind of girl. A nylon bag is something I would wear in more of an athleisure setting, not an everyday setting. And that is just a personal preference, but their leather bags, unfortunately, are a combination between leather and plastic. And I don't know why they did this. Basically, their leather is 70% recycled leather fibers mixed with post-consumer recycled and virgin polyester, bound together with a water-based polyurethane coating, which is a good use of leather scraps that would otherwise go to the landfill, but at the same time, it makes the bags impossible to care for in the same way that usual leather bags can be, that makes them last forever. I would definitely recommend brands like Coach, Hyer Goods, and Mansur Gavriel. I think you could definitely find something great from one of those brands, whether it's new or secondhand, for about the same price as those Baggu bags. I do still love my Snoopy grocery tote. I use it every single week and it brings me joy, but I feel like they just kind of lost the plot a little bit with their leather bags, unfortunately. Sorry if I came across as really picky in this video. I am. When it comes to shopping, like, I swear it takes a lot for me to buy something and for me to like something. So that's just my truth. And I hope that you learned something or enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.